Hello everyone, Carlo here, and well, you may be wondering why I'm showing you this. Well, I'm gonna get to that later, but I just like to let you guys know about what's been going on with me recently, and it's been a lot of homework and getting busy and trying to do other things outside of the computer because I haven't done plenty of that. As a matter of fact, I do, in case you guys are wondering what I do outside of YouTube stuff, well, aside from college homework, there's also playing musical instruments, especially the drum kit and the violin. And with those kinds of instruments that I have been very good at these days, I would definitely not want to waste those skills for nothing. Because why would you? I mean, just why? But anyway, as for it's been kind of rough these days, and I've been working very hard to be prepared to get as grades that are as good as possible because it would be very bad if I failed in a college grade or in a grade for college, or if I got a failing grade for college because just it's yeah, I think what I just said speaks for itself. But anyway, so as for Logic Pro X, which you guys are seeing, I want to let you guys know that that it's been using it is actually very fun, and I'm definitely going to I definitely plan to use it more often as of these days, but I should definitely think of something that I can do quick, because these days I've already I was actually when I was actually playing around with Logic Pro X to see what I could do. I was actually getting very close to making more covers that are actually, well, that would be very, very pleasant and really interesting too. And I've been holding up all of this for the Thriller mix, which you're actually looking at right now, or the Thriller cover really, which is a cover that is very ambitious as far as Logic Pro covers that are made by me actually go. Next to that, actually way even more than the Donkey Kong Country stuff these days, which I'm going to hold off because I want to start with first track to last, because why not do that? But overall, yeah, stuff like that these days, and yeah. Now, as for my Thriller cover, well, there are plenty of Logic Pro covers. Well, maybe not plenty, but one of which was already made in the program. But there are plenty of synth covers, which I'll admit are very pleasant, but not many of them that I've seen, or most of what I have not seen, actually uses the vocals. Even when one of them didn't use them, despite coming out after, or actually more than a year after, the vocal takes were on YouTube back in 2017, which is when they appeared. This is just an estimate, so I may not be right about that, but definitely at least a year before that cover. And I wanted to make one that actually does have vocals, and plus I just love this song in particular. And the goal of the cover is basically not only to capture the feel of the original in many ways, but also give my own spin on it, because at the same time, this is me, and as you guys probably know, actually, definitely do know, I am not Quincy Jones or MJ. I am myself, and that's easy to understand. And so as for the cover, I want to let you guys know right ahead that I actually decided not to use the OBX DVST because of velocity support, or because there wasn't any velocity support in them. I had a version that I didn't have to pay for. Maybe that's part of why I didn't have that. Maybe it's just in the paid version, but I decided to use ES2 instead of OBXD for all this stuff. And I even made more use of other features like glide notes, which you're gonna see in something like the part that goes wee, like right after like right when the drum starts and all that kind of stuff. And also, I really got to give credit to Logic Pro for the drum sounds, both acoustic and electronic. I mean, technically for this one, I am using Lin drum samples like legit. Like, I'm basically trying to actually match the Thriller itself. But overall, I'd say that Logic Pro is far from disappointing with its libraries, and I gotta give them credit where credit is due. Those developers over there deserve a lot of credit for what they do, and I can only hope that they evolve more into the future. Maybe we'll have more physically modeled instruments like sculpture, like something that's kind of like SWAM Audio Modeling or MODO Bass, MODO Drum, all that stuff, even though I really like Drum Kit Designer, but you get my point. SWAM Audio Modeling, all that kind of stuff. I'll put some links to SWAM Audio Modeling in the description, so you can see so you can hear what they sound like. They sound very good, and I don't have much to say because this is just gonna be a short video right now. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good I hope you guys have a good year, or good time, or good evening at this point. And I can only hope the best once COVID is finally over for someone like me, or for people like me as well, because I really just want to be with my friends sometimes, and it's very understandable with why I would want to be. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Anyway, guys, see you guys later. Peace.